One moment, an island empire thrived, its gleaming cities a testament to unparalleled power and ambition. The next, in a single, terrifying day and night, it was ripped from the earth, swallowed whole by the unforgiving sea, leaving behind only an echoing void and a chilling whisper of what once was. This is the tale of Atlantis, a name that conjures images of impossible grandeur and catastrophic loss, a legend so potent it has haunted humanity for millennia, blurring the lines between myth and a terrifying, forgotten truth. For over 2,000 years, the story of Atlantis has tantalized, frustrated, and obsessed. It begins, as so many enduring mysteries do, with a single philosopher, Plato. He presented Atlantis not as a fleeting fantasy, but as a meticulously detailed account, a cautionary narrative woven into his dialogues Timaeus and Critias. He described it as a formidable naval power, situated beyond the Pillars of Hercules, a place we now recognize as the Strait of Gibraltar. This island, larger than Libya and Asia combined, was a realm of unimaginable wealth, ruled by 10 powerful kings, descendants of Poseidon himself. Its citizens possessed advanced technology, sophisticated social structures, and an abundance of precious metals, especially a mysterious, glowing alloy known as orichalcum. They built magnificent cities with concentric rings of land and water, their harbors bustling, their temples adorned with gold and silver. But this utopian vision harbored a fatal flaw, pride. As Plato recounts, the Atlanteans, once virtuous, grew greedy, arrogant, and tyrannical. They launched imperial conquests, threatening to subjugate all of the known world, including Athens. In divine retribution for their hubris, Zeus orchestrated a cataclysmic event. Earthquakes and floods ravaged the island, and in an apocalyptic sequence, the entirety of Atlantis sank beneath the waves, vanishing forever in a single day and night of unparalleled disaster. From the moment Plato penned these words, a profound question was born: was Atlantis a true historical account, a memory of a real Bronze Age catastrophe distorted by time, or merely a sophisticated allegorical warning? The philosophical intent was clear, a stark lesson on the perils of unchecked ambition and moral decay. Yet, the vivid detail, the specific geographical clues, and the sheer scale of the described event, have led generations of explorers, scholars, and dreamers to seek out this lost city, refusing to believe it was merely a fable. The fascination with Atlantis didn't wane with the classical world. It resurfaced with a vengeance in the Renaissance and Enlightenment, as global exploration expanded the known horizons and ignited a renewed hunger for forgotten civilizations. But it was in the late 19th century that the search for Atlantis truly exploded into the public consciousness, largely thanks to figures like Ignatius Donnelly. His 1882 book, Atlantis, The Antediluvian World, presented a compelling, if speculative, argument for Atlantis as the source of all civilization, connecting it to various flood myths, shared architectural styles across continents, and ancient technologies. Donnelly's work, though largely dismissed by academic historians, fueled an enduring cultural obsession, transforming the story from a philosophical parable into a tangible historical mystery, giving rise to countless expeditions, pseudoscientific theories, and a distinct blurring of fact and fervent belief. The problem, of course, is the complete lack of direct physical evidence. No Atlantean ruins have ever been unequivocally identified. No inscriptions, no artifacts, no sunken cities bearing the name have been found. Yet, the story persists, a testament to humanity's inherent desire to believe in grand, vanished civilizations, and perhaps, a subconscious fear of our own fragility in the face of natural and divine wrath. For many professional archaeologists and historians, the search for a literal Atlantis as described by Plato is a fool's errand. They argue that the power of the legend lies precisely in its metaphorical weight. Yet, some compelling theories have emerged that offer tantalizing glimpses into how Plato's narrative might have been inspired by real-world events, echoes of ancient Mediterranean civilization swallowed by catastrophe. The most prominent of these theories points to the volcanic eruption of Thera. Imagine, for a moment, the year 1600 BC. The Aegean Sea is home to the thriving Minoan civilization, a sophisticated maritime power centered on the island of Crete, with strong cultural influence reaching islands like Thera, modern-day Santorini. Its cities are vibrant, its art exquisite, its palaces magnificent. Then, without warning, the volcano on Thera erupts with a force unimaginable in human memory. It wasn't just an eruption, it was a cataclysm. The island's center collapsed, creating the iconic caldera we see today, unleashing massive tsunamis that devastated coastlines across the Aegean, and blanketing the region in a thick layer of ash. Minoan settlements on Crete were severely damaged, their navy crippled, and their civilization dealt a death blow from which it never fully recovered. The parallels with Plato's Atlantis are striking: a powerful island civilization, a sudden geological disaster, destruction by fire and water, all occurring in the Bronze Age, centuries before Plato's time. Could the tale of Thera, passed down through generations, transformed and embellished, eventually reach Plato through Egyptian priests, as he claims? The details would have been magnified, the memory distorted, but the core truth, a magnificent island culture swallowed by the sea, might have remained. This explanation offers a powerful bridge between myth and historical reality, providing a tangible lost city that, while not Atlantis in name, certainly embodies its tragic spirit. However, the Thera theory, while compelling, is not without its challenges. Plato's description of Atlantis's size, its specific location beyond the Pillars of Hercules, and some of its advanced technologies don't perfectly align with Minoan Crete or Thera. This discrepancy leaves ample room for continued speculation and for those who refuse to settle for a mere explanation of the legend. The enduring allure of Atlantis also taps into something deeper, a human fascination with the limits of our own knowledge and the fragility of our empires. The very act of seeking Atlantis is an exploration of what it means to write and rewrite history, to impose order on a chaotic past, and to define the boundary between what we know and what we only believe. As scholars like Sarah H. Beckjord have explored, in different historical contexts, there is often a vigorous, unacknowledged spirit of reflection, debate, and experimentation in how foundational narratives are constructed and reinterpreted. The Atlantis story is a prime example of this, constantly shifting in meaning and possibility. Is it a historical quest, a philosophical allegory, or a cultural mirror reflecting our hopes and fears? The legend itself, in a way, has become a territory of history where these debates perpetually unfold. The ambiguity, the perpetual unknowing, is perhaps the true genius of the Atlantis myth. It allows it to serve multiple purposes: a warning against hubris, a testament to the power of nature, a symbol of a lost golden age, or simply the greatest archaeological riddle of all time. We are drawn to it because it represents not just a lost city, but lost knowledge, a shattered piece of our collective past that might hold answers to questions we haven't even learned to ask. Could Atlantis be more than just Thera, or a philosophical allegory? Could it be a collective memory of a flood, a comet impact, or an ancient civilization that truly did exist, only to be wiped clean from the slate of recorded history, leaving behind just the faintest echo? The ocean depths remain vast and largely unexplored, holding secrets we can only begin to imagine. Perhaps, somewhere beneath the waves, amidst the abyssal plains and forgotten trenches, lie the waterlogged ruins of a civilization that dared to challenge the gods, a testament to both human ingenuity and its catastrophic downfall. Or perhaps, the true horror lies not in finding Atlantis, but in understanding that its story is a mirror reflecting our own precarious existence, a chilling prophecy of the ultimate disaster that could befall any civilization, no matter how powerful, how brilliant, or how seemingly eternal. The waves keep their secrets, and perhaps, for some truths, it is better that they do. What hidden civilizations might still lie beneath the crushing weight of the ocean, waiting to whisper their tragic tales to a world that may never truly be ready to hear them?